Hey guys, Poor Stacker here. How are you? It's September 6th, and this is my little baby stack that I've been stacking since about January of 2014. I just started stacking silver, and I've managed to get together about 60 ounces in about a 9-month period, and it wasn't easy. It really wasn't easy. I had to sacrifice because I am the poor stacker after all. And I'll tell you how much I make. I don't make a lot of money. My bring home pay is only $400 and a few dollars a month, in the low 400s, and so that puts me at I'm around 1,700 a month bring home pay. So you can imagine, what kind of budget I'm living on, and but yet I've managed to stack 60 ounces in 9 months. So let's see, let's do a little math. What's that? It's a little less than 10 ounces a month. It's about 6 ounces a month. That's about right. That's about what I've been ordering, about $150, $200 worth a month. And this is what I've got put together so far. And not all of my purchases have come from dealers. A few purchases were made, at different spots. There's really no coin shop around where I live, but I did manage to pick up a few here and there that were, a bit out of the ordinary. And I got into it not just for the money, but because I wanted to collect silver. I really wanted to collect silver. I had a coin collection years ago, and it got lifted from me. And so years have gone by, and now I have a really good reason to do this again. And but this time it's different. I'm not going after coins. I'm going after real silver. We're going after the real deal, because, well, if you're a silver stacker, you know the reasons. But so this is the stack, and if you're somebody new who's thinking about getting into stacking and you don't have a lot of money, I really want to suggest that you find a way to trim your budget and stack with me, because really the silver end game is near, and the silver door is going to close soon, and you won't be able to get this. It won't be too much longer from now. And I did this one just for fun. I've been doing these halves just for fun. But the silver door is going to close. Silver today, at today's price, last weekend I made a buy, man. I made a buy last weekend at $9.03. I'm so proud of myself that I had some money and I sat on it and I waited for the price to come from $19.40 to $19.03. Good golly, I think I saved about $1.50 on that order. But that's the other fun part of it. I do try to chase the price, and a lot of people say don't chase the price, but I chase the price anyway, just for the thrill of the chase, and the beauty of what we're collecting, and some of this stuff really is great looking. And silver is the most reflective metal, and some of it really is pretty. I also decided to diversify and start doing a little bit of gold. This is a Kind bar from Austria, and it's got a hologram on it. And the hologram is really cool if you catch it under the right light. But I put another video up so that you can see that if you want to see that. But if you're poor like me and you don't make a lot of money, it's really important that if you're not stacking food, all right, I don't want to sound like a stacker, but putting some food aside is important if you're poor. Let's face it, guys. There's nothing better than having a stocked cupboard if you're poor. So that's important, and this is also important. It's important to get get yourself some silver, because the silver price is never going to be any lower than it is right now. I really sincerely doubt that it will go much lower. I I don't think it's going to go below 15, and that's the same thing a lot of people feel. If it should ever, drop to that number, when this whole end game occurs, a lot of us are expecting a silver drop. We're expecting it to lose a little bit, and right now, to tell the truth, we're beginning to see that happen. We're seeing that drop through. We saw 2150 just a few months ago, and now we've seen a steady drop in the support for the price of silver as liquidity dries up. That's what I think it is. People are just, they don't have the funds to invest in silver. And that's why the price is beginning to fall. Much the same way gasoline prices have remained kind of steady and even fallen at certain points, because there's just not enough demand for it. And so right now is a really good time to get into the market and buy a few ounces. You can only double your money. I really think that you can at least double. If silver doesn't go to $40, I will probably have to jump off a bridge. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. But in any case, I will break a dozen eggs over my head on camera if silver doesn't go above $40 in the next year or two. And that's how confident I am. And I really feel that the true price is going to wind up being 70 or 80, with a few days there where the price may shoot up into the hundreds or even a couple of $100. And if you can build a small stack and sell it during that period, you're going to make some money. And it could wind up being the thing that makes the most difference for you this year or the next year or in the next few years. And at the very least, this is a hedge against inflation, people. This is an absolute hedge against inflation. The dollar is being inflated away. And if you have any savings, or if you're trying to save, you are just fighting a losing battle by keeping it in the bank or an IRA or anything else. All of these things are being outstripped by inflation. So your best bet right now really is to invest in silver. Invest in some silver and find a safe place to put it. And just keep buying as much as I can, because there's no question in my mind that the price is going to double. And I'm sorry if I'm stuttering, because I have had a few drinks. It's a Saturday night. But the price is definitely going to double, possibly triple, maybe even quadruple. And I am going to make me some money and get out of this rut, and probably be able to buy a new car if I can stack up enough before the price happens. Before the price rise and the price happens. And it might even spike over a couple $100. For a few days you might be able to get a couple $100. And believe me, you will get, a lot of people that I talk to, they say, well, how is that going to work? Why is anybody going to buy it when it's that high? Because, people, that's how the market works. The price goes that high because people want to buy. There are people out there who want it and will pay for it. And that is why the price goes that high in the market. It doesn't work the other way around, where the price goes high and people are like, oh, we're not going to buy. It doesn't work that way. The price goes high because people want to buy. And if you want to sell, you will be able to sell, because there are buyers. There are always buyers at a price. And the price that they will pay is the market price. And that's why this works. So, I really hope that I've convinced you, if you're thinking about stacking some silver, that this is a good thing for you to do. And it doesn't take a lot of money. It really doesn't take a lot of money. What it takes is discipline. You gotta have a little bit of discipline, people, and and be consistent with your discipline, and get yourself some silver. Get yourself some silver and save for your future. It's the most important thing you can do. Save for your future. So thanks for joining me, and we're going to talk some more about some economics and political stuff, and show off some more beautiful silver. And I'll be getting shipments all the time because I'm hot on this now. I'm hot. And people have a nice day.